Hey everyone, welcome back to Damn Tasty Vegan. It's your friend Maria Rose, and let's hang out on a cozy Saturday and I'll show you everything that I ate in a day. I'm a 6-year vegan. I hope that this video inspires you with some recipe ideas. Let's hang out and I'll show you what I ate. So for breakfast, I had some chai tea with some extra creamy oat milk. I recently have had to quit drinking coffee because it hurt my stomach. So I've had to switch to like a caffeine-free chai mix. So I just make my own chai mix and I just don't add black tea to it. And I just buy all the ingredients for the chai, like the cardamom and cinnamon and all that stuff. And it's absolutely delicious. It's such a nice way to start the morning. It's so relaxing. It makes my house smell so good. And then I always try to drink water throughout the day, so that was my first cup of water. My husband has been quite the baker since the beginning of the pandemic, and so he makes about 2 fresh loaves of bread every other day. And so this morning I had a nice piece of homemade bread, and I love eating peanut butter and jelly, and I love crunchy peanut butter. Let me know if you're team crunchy peanut butter or team smoothie peanut butter, but I love crunchy peanut butter. The texture of it is so nice to chew. So that's my simple breakfast. It changes every day. You know, sometimes I have oatmeal, other times I have smoothies. Today I was feeling toast, and yeah, just kind of kept it simple.
Oh damn, that's good as fuck.
Yeah, I made a really good chai that morning. I sweetened it with maple syrup. So then a little bit later, I had this green smoothie my husband made. It was delicious. It's got kale and like this vegan strawberry yogurt, lots of fruit, lots of veggies. And then I took my vitamins. They're all vegan. They have D3, B12, and an algae-based vegan omega-3 DHA. Everything you need in these 2 little capsules. Pretty cool.
Look at this little baby. So adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, go back to night.
Then I got my daily selenium by eating 1 Brazil nut. I try to eat 1 Brazil nut every day to get the daily selenium. And then I've been making my own trail mix with just like almonds, dark chocolate chips, and raisins. I love snacking on that. It's so good. Lunchtime. Oh man, I have been loving these loaded nachos lately. So I was recipe testing a nacho cheese recipe, and I kind of did a mixture of a couple different recipes that I really like, kind of blended them together. So I just peeled and chopped up some carrots and potatoes, and then in a saucepan I just simmer some raw cashews with those carrots and potatoes until they're soft. And then I had this jackfruit I needed to use up, so I cut it up nice and finely, just because jackfruit can be kind of tough and fibrous if you don't chop it up before you cook it. Then I chopped up some garlic and onions, sauteed that up with the jackfruit, and I added the seasonings in there. I'll link the recipe for this below. It's really good. Then you just add a little bit of water to keep it nice and moist, and then I added some soy sauce to give that umami salty flavor to the jackfruit, so it has this, that savory salty flavor. And you just cover it up and let it cook until it's tender for about, I did about 10 minutes total. I ended up having to add some more water, so I added about a total of a cup of water to this. So cook it until it's tender. Once it's tender, after about 10 minutes or so, then you want to bring in a little potato masher, and then you just want to shred up the jackfruit with a potato masher. I'm kind of new to cooking jackfruit, and it's been really fun to play around with it. Now it's time to finish up the nacho cheese sauce. So I took the cooked carrots, potatoes, and cashew sauce. I put about a cup of that water in there, blended it up with some seasonings and spices. I will link the recipe below for this cashew cheese sauce. It is so freaking good. It's got really easy to find ingredients in it, just like nutritional yeast, garlic powder, onion powder, some jalapenos in there. A little tip from Lauren Toyota from Hot for Food. She adds like jalapeno peppers to her nacho cheese sauce, and it's such a good idea. And then to thicken it up and warm it up a little bit, I just add it back to a saucepan, and then I add in a couple tablespoons of salsa into it. It is so freaking good. So then I just layer up my nachos with all your favorite goodies. I had the loaded jackfruit, beans, lettuce, guacamole, vegan sour cream, salsa. So good. This is such a delicious and comforting recipe, and that nacho cheese sauce is insane, you guys. You're gonna absolutely love that. So again, I will link the jackfruit recipe below, as well as the nacho cheese recipe below. And this was so much food. We were so stuffed. We had to go for a little walk. Say hi.
Hello.
Finally got outside. After we got back from our walk, I had a really nice cup of green tea. I've been really loving an afternoon green tea, just kind of pick me up in the middle of the day. It's so relaxing. And then I had this homemade vegan chocolate chip cookie with my tea. This is my chocolate chip cookie recipe. I will link it below. So good. I recipe tested this for so long and I finally got the recipe perfect, so I'll link that below as well. So I had a little cookie and tea in the afternoon. All right, now on to dinner. We were still pretty stuffed from lunch, so we kind of wanted to keep it light, so we just opted for a falafel salad. So for times like this, I have like a package of powdered falafel mix in my pantry, and then all you have to do is like add water and then fry them up. And then I had this really super smooth hummus that my husband made in the blender. And then I just made a vinaigrette, just a really simple oil, vinegar, spices, vinaigrette, and tossed the salad in that. Toss the salad. And then I just topped it with some hummus and some sriracha, and that was it. That was dinner. We just kept it nice and simple. We were still pretty stuffed. And then we just watched some Goldbergs while we ate dinner. Who else is a fan of that show? That show is so hilarious. So a little while later, we wanted some popcorn while we watched a movie, and I love to top it with some olive oil, some salt, and some nutritional yeast. It is so good. It's my favorite way to top popcorn. You will not even miss the butter. You can always use vegan butter if you want as well, but I just love popcorn with olive oil. So I hope you got some good recipe ideas. I will see you all very soon in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!